As we all know, in the NHL, contracts are seldomly created equal. Production versus what a player is getting paid can vastly be different from player to player. Cap space, market demand, and the quality of management seem to be a few of the determiners when it comes to the actual value of each and every contract. In this video, I'm going to compare a series of players from the same position and relatively with the same production that are making extremely different salaries on paper. And with that, here are 3 sets of players' contracts and production compared. When our Timi Panerai made his way to the Big Apple, the sky was seemingly the limit for the New York Rangers. The bread man, who was a star for Columbus during his brief stint with the team, had proven after 87 points scored with the Jackets in the 2018-19 season that he deserved a pay raise. And upon signing with the club in July of last year, Panerai got just that. The Blue Shirts demonstrated massive faith in the forward, while making him their centerpiece, moving on as number 10 was given a 7-year, $81 million contract. The stage was set for the bread man to prove to his new organization while receiving $14 million on his debut campaign with the club that he was worth every cent. And the Russian sensation definitely delivered while having instant chemistry with Mika Zibanejad on the first line, and was able to put up an impressive 95 points during last campaign. Panarin tied another dynamic forward in his own right for third in point production league-wide. That forward was the charismatic force for the Bruins in David Pastrnak. Pasta earned his 95 points, however, during his 6th season with Boston, making less than half of what the Rangers superstar made in $6,800,000. In fact, Pasta and his line mate Bergeron combined still make less than number 10. Even though both players earned their money in different ways, as Pastrnak has 48 goals and Panarin 63 assists, it's still remarkable to see such a vast difference in earnings between these two forwards. Coming into the league already as a well-known prodigy, Conor Mcdavid was expected to be the next savior of Edmonton after the Great One. McDavid, even though he was injured during much of his debut season, still made sure to prove his case as a rookie that he was an offensive force to be reckoned with. And even though he wasn't able to snag the Calder, number 97 during his sophomore season captivated the hockey world while scoring an impressive 100 points in a full season's play. After having similar numbers in the triple digits the next season and taking home 2 Ted Lindsay's, Art Ross's, and 1 Hart Trophy all during his entry-level deal, McDavid, as you would expect, was awarded handsomely by Edmonton, as the captain was given an 8-year, $100 million deal, averaging $12.5 million a season, making him the highest-paid player in the league. Last season alone, McDavid made $15 million as he recorded an impressive 97 points in 64 games played. Another dynamic center in his own right, Nathan McKinnon, has been playing on one of the most cost-friendly contracts league-wide. After being drafted by the Avs, McKinnon, after having an outstanding rookie campaign and capturing the Calder, did hit a sophomore slump in the following season with 38 points in 64 games played. During his final year on his entry-level deal, Big Mac still had mediocre numbers in comparison to his production today. Therefore, as McKinnon's game seemingly reached a whole nother level during the 2017-18 season, his contract, signed the season before, really began to seem like a bargain, as Nate the Great tallied a remarkable 97 points in 74 games played, while he was making under $6 million. McDavid, who also scored 97 points in 64 games played last season, did so while making almost 3 times more. McKinnon, who wasn't far behind either during last season with 93 points in 69 games played, put up 90 or more points for the 3rd season in a row, and is also a Hart finalist for 2020. Similarly to his former teammate, in Panarin, Sergei Bobrovsky earned his massive pay raise due to his play in Columbus. Bob was a key contributor to the Jackets' success in winning their first playoff series in franchise history, while recording a .925 save percentage and a 2.41 goals against average. The netminder gained a reputation while playing in Ohio's capital of being one of the top guys between the pipes league-wide, while earning 2 Vezinas with CBJ. His contract during that span of time given by the Jackets was fairly cost-effective, as the goaltender was averaging close to a $7.5 million payout each season for his efforts. But it was the Panthers' former GM Dale Talon that saw immense promise in the Russian stopper, who was looking for a fresh start. Once Bobrovsky inked the massive 7-year, $70 million deal in the Sunshine State, averaging $10 million, he set himself up to become the highest-paid goaltender in the league upon the start of the 2020-21 season. Carey Price, who would be making under $10 million, will be surpassed in income by Bobrovsky, but possibly not statistically, as Bob, during his first season with the contract from Florida, finished with a .901 save percentage and a 3.23 goals against average. A veteran goaltender who almost mirrored Bobrovsky's numbers is longtime Ottawa Senator Craig Anderson. Anderson, who almost made 3 times less than Bob, brought home $4 million while on the final year of his 2-year extension. Number 41 has been on the decline with age for a while now, after having a remarkable season during 2016-17, while leading his team to the conference finals. Therefore, handing Andy the contract he received seems reasonable on Ottawa's end, while better matching his performance. At least, better than Florida did with their $70 million investment.
Goaltenders are supposed to square themselves to the shooter. Look at how he's not square, Brendan.